Hey Sagittarius, it's Basil from Basil Love Tarot. How are you, my friends? This is going to be your weekly reading starting September 13th. We'll go to the end of the week or into the weekend. I am going to actually on Thursday, instead of a specific read this week, I'm going to do actually a weekend preview. So look for Thursday morning, see what the weekend will really focus on that, all right? But let's see what we got going on here. I'm thinking this is going to be the zodiac sign that is going to resonate most with Sagittarius. I'm a Sag, so I'm going to say we. That's who's going to influence us most this week. Can bring us happiness, cause us drama. We're going to see who that is at the end, okay? And if you would, while I'm shuffling, please say hi in the comments and tell me where you're watching. It's my favorite part of doing this. Say your city, your country. I am near Boston, between Boston and New York. So hello from here, from the U.S. All right. So Sag, it looks like you need to take some space about something. Have you been working too much? Is this a relationship? It's like you got a lot going on. You're trying to put things in order. You're trying to get organized. You have a twin flame situation here. Somebody by your side that you might not be with. Are you taking a break for someone, or is this somebody new or a twin flame looking to come in? So maybe when you go into this quiet time this week, really rely on your intuition. Kind of feel out the vibe here. Who is this person? If it's already someone you know that maybe you need a little time from, just know that there is somebody there by your side, okay? I just feel like it's not like a blocking or deleting kind of energy. It's a very peaceful, very kind of spiritual, you just need some me time, Sag, this week. So what is this about? What is this about? All right, well, you do have some Leo energy here. So we are going to see who the strongest is, but definitely some Leo energy. At the bottom of the deck, we have Judgment. You're announcing something this week, or you've made a big decision and you're telling your friends and family. So is this part of what, comes from what you've been working on and organizing and putting things? I think last video, a lot of us Sagittarius were moving, so that's also a possibility. Because you're moving on. You've completed a cycle. You've completed a big phase. It's 10 of Wands. You're not really sure exactly. You can't totally envision the next step, but you're taking the steps to get there at this point. Early this week, you're starting to move towards this new project, place, relationship, something that you had to take time off to think about and plan. Maybe you haven't got the whole thing figured out, but you're making a move towards it. If this is your love life, maybe you're deciding, if this is someone you've been seeing, or you already know your twin flame, or someone coming in, maybe you're like, you know what, I like this person. I'm not really sure if this is going to be forever. I'm not sure how they feel, but I'm willing to take a chance and move forward a little bit here, even if I don't know where it's going. There is something you're going to refuse towards the middle of the week, feeling like Tuesday, Wednesday. Someone's offering you their love. They're offering you a job. They're offering you something, but you're totally closed off about this, Sag. You're not interested in something. And what it is some big commitment. Maybe someone is offering you a full-time job or, a full-time relationship. Somebody wants to move in, because Knight of Pentacles is long-term, steady energy. Sagittarius, we don't like to get caged in, do we? That's we don't like to be tied down like that. So I feel like you're a little nervous about this. This could also be you. Maybe you extend yourself or your love or your something to someone else. And you do maybe eventually see that this goes long term. And maybe this is a discussion you have to have with this person. Like, where are we going? Is this a commitment long term? Like, where are we? Is that why you took this break? If this is a career situation, I do feel like you're a little bit overwhelmed. Maybe there's been a lot of things coming at you career-wise. But there's a full-time job or position that somebody's going to offer you, but you're like, I don't have time for that. That takes up too much of my time. That's not going to be something you want to do. And then all of a sudden you have this big shakeup towards the end of the week. You're going to have the Tower moment. It looks scarier than it is, but it's really, you know, it comes from the beginning of you doing this meditation. The Tower, I like to think of as that you're enlightened. It's the aha moment. Everything just breaks loose. Whatever you've been trying to figure out, you have that moment. If this is your relationship, you finally know what this relationship is and what it isn't. And one of the things, the factor of this aha moment is I feel like maybe there's something you just haven't been wanting to confront head on. Maybe there's someone who you needed a conversation that you're just a little bit nervous about talking to them about this, because it's a big difference. It's a big shakeup. It could be announced that you're leaving someone or something, but I do see that you do take control over the situation. You find the courage, you have the strength, and you do it in a great Sag way. Very mindful, great, very grateful, very loving. It's not from, you know, it's not a fight, it's not an argument, it's not anything like that, but you're like, thanks but no thanks, I need to take care of me kind of thing first. This situation is no longer working for me. So whatever it is that you maybe haven't said, I think you're going to say, in either a career or a relationship. I think you're not going to take a full-time job, and you're stepping away from something, Sag, this week. You do make that decision. We said that from the beginning. So you work through it this week. Leave me some comments below. What are you working through? Is there a relationship that you're just like, no? Once you figure this out, what do you got going on? I'm going to do an extended reading on this. If there's a twin flame, twin flame coming in, or if you have a twin flame, what is going on with that. Again, so if you know your twin flame, or you've been waiting for one to come in, I'm going to do an extended reading on that, and I'm going to put the link in the description box below, so take a look at that. All right, perfect time. I should mention Basil's Basics. Hold on for me for 1 second. Besides the extended reading, if you want to do a private reading with me, you can find that information below. I'm doing them this week. Depending on when I get the order, it can take me 1 to 2 days, so please be patient. I get to them as soon as I can. I email you right away, tell you when I will get it to you. And what else? And if you would, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 20,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So please help me if you haven't done that. It really does make a difference. All right. So thank you. Yeah, you are, I feel like, Sag, you're going on your own. You're switching careers, you're switching jobs. Somebody wants you full-time, but you're like, no, I'm going to be my own boss. I'm going to be my own boss. And the Hierophant also in a love relationship, I feel like it's like you stand in your power, and it's a little bit of a higher power, and you're like, this doesn't work for me, that doesn't work for me, in a good way. You say how you feel, and then you watch the situation start to grow. So I feel like there's a big shakeup this week, but it's you coming to terms, figuring out what you want, what you don't want, and then putting it in action. I feel like I want to read one of these for you this week, Sag. What have we got? We have the Knight of Water, falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. Is that what you're talking about? Maybe you don't want to go to this? The need to balance emotions. Well, that's exactly what we're talking about here. You're putting everything in order. You're balancing everything. It's about balancing your emotions. Make your decisions without emotion, Sag, right? You got to confront them logically and do that. So your words this week: emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, and contemplative. Well, that's all that. That is what we see. So you do have something coming in. And what do we have? We have success and growth. It's an 8. It's abundance and prosperity. He's wearing a college graduation gown. You're leveling up, Sag. So you decide, I feel like you're going on your own, because it's time for you to take that next step. In career and money, you have success and growth, but this is also with your relationships. So if whoever this is that's going to come in or who's already in, I see graduating to the next level of commitment. All right. So a good week for us Sagittarius. All right. So let's see now, of all zodiac signs, it's an Aries. Aries is your strongest sign this week. Whoever that is, leave me some comments below if you have an Aries in your life. Again, check the description box if you want a reading, if you want an extended reading on the twin flame. And I'll see you again on Thursday for a weekend peek, and then next Monday for your weekly. Thanks, Sag.